Indigenous people are culturally distinct communities from the society. The land on which they live and the natural resources which they depend on are linked to their identities, cultures, livelihood, as well as their physical and spiritual well-being. There are approximately 370 million indigenous people in the world. They make up 5% of the global population. In the heart of Borneo Island is Bario, home to the Kelabit community, a small community with a population of 2,500 people. The Kelabit traditionally live integrated with the forest and has a strong connection to the earth they live with, but they face several issues as a small and isolated community. The lack of some amenities such as fire safety, healthcare, education. Low future prospects lead to outmigration of people in search of a better quality of life. The land which belongs to them are being exploited and the community has no power over this. These issues faced by the isolated communities eventually lead to evacuation, either by force or voluntarily. If this persists, it will eventually lead to ethnocide, when the entire ethnic group disappears. To mitigate this issue, the community needs to be empowered and cultivated. We need to equip the local community to protect their land and people, and to cultivate a new generation that is engaging, curious, and progressive. To do this, the Learning Village is proposed. The Learning Village is like a university for learning, research, creating. It opens the doors of Barrio to allow local community to collaborate and learn alongside the global world. The community has several local values that supports the Learning Village. They are progressive-minded, supportive, curious, and community-minded. These are the intrinsic local values embedded in the community. Meanwhile, there is the extrinsic knowledge in the present world. The Learning Village connects these two, bringing Barrio forward by having the intrinsic values passed on to the new generation and the extrinsic knowledge shared with the local people to progress. This creates an active and curious local community, and at the same time creates awareness about the importance of protecting the community and the forest. The Learning Village is not just a school. It is a hub for arts, culture, knowledge, and entrepreneurship. This must be supported by sufficient amenities for the village to be sustainable. The Learning Village supports learning outside of the classrooms. There will be informal classrooms around the village for practical learning, hands-on learning, learning by exploration, and observations. At the village center is the core of the Learning Village, known as the Communal Learning Hub. The Communal Learning Hub is a multifunctional space. It acts as an extension of the existing market space. It can be used as event space, exhibition space, classrooms, library, and meeting spaces. The Communal Learning Hub is also supported by research centers for producing new products from local producers to be marketed locally and also globally. The Learning Village is essentially a paradigm shift, moving from dictated development to self-growth, rooting from the resources that are already present in Barrio, integrated with the global resources. This allows Barrio to evolve alongside the global world without losing its people, culture, and the intrinsic knowledge that has been passed on for generations.